Diminishing marginal return is an important concept of economics that can be hard to grasp despite being experienced daily by nearly everyone. The law of diminishing marginal return shows that the marginal utility will decrease as the factor of production incrementally increases. This definition can be hard to remember and apply to everyday use, but its effects are readily apparent to students in several incidences. Studying is one of the most important aspects of student life that experiences diminishing marginal return. If we say hours spent studying is the factor of production and material retained is the utility gained, the relationship becomes apparent. Out of a week of classes, the first 5 hours spent studying provide immense benefits to the student as the class material is fresh, and so is the student's mental condition. The next 5 hours continue to provide additional material committed to memory, but not at the same volume as the first 5 did. This trend continues until a point is reached where there is no additional retention of knowledge.
A 7-day week contains 168 hours for a person to put towards whatever they think will best benefit them. On average, a typical college student gets about 56 hours of sleep a week or 6 hours a night. The average student takes 15 hours of classes a week and some work a part-time job, which is about 20 hours a week. Most professors and parents say that for every hour in class you should spend 2 to 3 hours outside of class studying, but most college students only spend about 17 hours a week studying. All of this adds up to 108 hours a week, which leaves 60 hours a week for leisure time, as most people might assume. Although this seems like a lot, we have not yet factored in many variables such as eating every day, personal hygiene, driving to and from places, walking to class, cleaning, running errands, exercise or sports activities, church, clubs or groups with the school, spending time with friends, and etc.
There's a diminishing marginal return for each variable like sleeping, studying, hanging out with friends, partying, etc. Studying, which was mentioned earlier, is more effective the first 5 hours than it is the last 5 hours. It is the same process with sleeping. The first 6 to 7 hours is amazing, but the next 6 to 7 hours aren't going to be as refreshing as the first. There are so many choices to make during a day to satisfy your diminishing marginal return as well as the opportunity costs for each choice. Now, depending on the person, one might choose to prioritize their time to what better suits them. With a long list of things that need to be done during a day, one must be careful of what they choose because they may not be able to fit everything they need to be done in a 24-hour day, 168-hour week. What is more important to them may be less important to someone else. With these choices of what to do with their time comes opportunity cost. You will have to give something up, whether it's studying time, sleeping, time with friends, etc., to get something else accomplished. Diminishing marginal return and opportunity costs do go hand in hand. As a student, there seems like there's no such thing as a free lunch.